Hello, welcome to my video. This is the rear offside door on a left-hand drive Volkswagen Touran, year 2008. I'm going to replace the rear door lock, but part of that process is that to actually disconnect the window from the window winder mechanism. I found this quite difficult. I've already done this once, so this is the second time round. So I still have a problem with the rear door lock mechanism, so I have a new unit I'm going to replace. But I want to show you how to disconnect and reconnect the window mechanism, because I found that quite difficult, and I thought it would be very instructive just to do a video just to focus on that, to see how that's done and to make it look simple. So here we are. Here's the view hole. Take off the rubber bung that was in here, wind the window down and expose the nylon carrier with the nylon bush and the spreader pin that goes into the bush. That's our next step. So here we see the nylon bush and the spreader pin. Spreader pin inside being inside the bush, of course. This is the view through the access hole. Window's nearly all the way down. What we have to do, we have to get a 6mm or 5-6mm self-tapping screw. Screw it into the spreader bush, just enough so that we can actually pull that out with a pair of pliers. So more difficult. Oh, success. Here we are. That is the spreader pin. Side there. Oh, don't know if you can see that. Just try and show you. Got the light in there. Nylon bush has disappeared. If you've not done this before, it looks as if you've hit a disaster, because that's disappeared down to the bottom of the door. The box section at the bottom of the door. It's okay, because you're going to remove the outer panel, and that's fairly easy to access. So that's what we're going to do next. Actually, what we're going to pull the window up by hand, and we're going to tape it out of the way, because to get the door mechanism off, the window is in the way. So pull the window up, tape it up to the door frame, and then we take off the inner panel, and that's the next step. Closer. Here is the saddle, which retains the window and drives the window up and pulls the window down. Inside here, get in there, is a hole. The bush goes through the hole. What is more important is that on the edges here, the window goes into that slot there. On the edges here, there's a taper entry both sides. So the key is to install the bush and the spreader pin into the window first, and then once that's in place, drive the window down into this saddle. And what you'll find is that these plates either side of as part of the saddle, they spread out, and they'll just snap back into position, holding that bush in place. So here's the bush in place in the window. So if we can set that, that's the spreader pin. We can set that single-handed, and a slight taper on it. There we are. What you need is a pair of these expanding wrench. I'll do this one-handed. You get the hang of it. Might not get it all the way while I've got the camera in my hand. Oh, there we go. instead. Here we are. Oh, there you go. Well, that's quite a long way down. Right, so it's true what we've seen on the video. If I push this into place, you'll hear it click. Holding your breath now. There we are. Whoa, worked. And there we are. So we've got fitted a new door lock, sorted out the window mechanism, the mounting for it, and reattached it, which can be quite difficult unless you're familiar with what's going on. So hopefully you've been helped by watching the video. It really is not such a difficult job once you know what's inside there, what's inside the panel, and get a few tricks up your sleeves. Hope this video has helped. That's all. Take care. Good luck. Goodbye.